You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole in Epicans. We're back at Retrospect, and we're crying for the moon, y'all. Ow! Cry for the moon.
It's over! Are you ready to sing with me? Are you from Mason drums? Give it up for the beast!
I swear to you, I think that Arjen has a couple of batteries up his ass because nobody has so much energy as that guy over there. Dankjewel, Roye!
What?
This next song, we go back to...
Oh my god.
What's hilarious is right before he started his drum solo, I'm like, make sure to write drummer, ! To like not forget to talk about him. And then as I wrote
You
it,
can't forget to talk about it.
I forget to breathe with EPICA sometimes. Oh.
To add to that, I was literally thinking, wow, not many bands do a drum solo at the end. You hear guitar solos, but not drum solos. That was like, he was the whole percussion team.
That was
like, oh my god. He had the double bass. You had mentioned, I can't remember, another band we listened to did a double bass. You're like, oh, you love that. This...
Opeth does a lot of double bass.
Oh my god. Like the...
What was incredible about this song, y'all, is it literally didn't stop giving. Every time I thought it didn't have any more layers to get to, even if it sometimes returned to a part that I already had heard, it was still like I didn't think they were going to go back there and then be able to bring it back into the jazzy, smooth feel after those crazy... Oh my god, they just kept things... And she even had a Freddie Mercury moment with the crowd where she goes back and forth with the crowd making the noises, which is like, it just shows her stage presence too, and it was just amazing. That's at least what I got so much out of it in the song itself. I mean, you guys saw.
There was a moment I made a note of, where I wrote down whole band rest. So there was a moment where the music just stopped.
Yeah.
And it was just, she gave the mic.
That was the Freddie Mercury moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so... But the first time I noticed, I was like, that's amazing. And then it kept happening.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my
Back
God. Like, it was phenomenal because that brings so much more emotion into music, I think.
It does.
When it's going and stops and then goes again.
Yeah.
Because it's giving that, it's like a heartbeat.
Yeah, it is that.
Right? It's that
inhale,
that pause, that heartbeat that gets right deep into your soul. So like that's huge. That was huge for me.
Cry for the moon. Cry for the moon.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest, while I was listening, I was so just entranced by the music and by what was going on, I actually forgot the name of the song. And because it didn't matter. This was like, it was, oh my God, it was such an experience. Something else before you go, I'm sorry, honey, but I wrote down the very beginning of it where it was just the orchestra gave me a really big Game of Thrones feel.
Yeah.
Just with how it started.
Yeah.
And then I caught on to a lyric, so I actually wrote a space because I missed the first half of the lyric.
Okay.
And got the second half.
Yeah.
And it was the second half. So the whole lyric, because I found it on the next chorus.
Nice. Okay.
Was so it's blank. You cannot hide yourself as a fairy tale forever and ever.
Right.
So
yes,
that was
yes.
something that stuck out huge to me, is because I had that Game of Thrones feel. And you can't hide yourself. I don't know who they're talking to. I need to go back and take a look.
Right.
But you cannot hide yourself as a fairy tale forever and ever. And then it would have a solo, and then or that musical presence.
Yeah.
And then come back with eternal sadness, rise up again. And then oh my
part
God.
That was one of my favorite parts when she came back in and sang that part.
And I was like, and it was like, so cry to the moon.
How much fingers I did, y'all. I had to like squish my hands in my feet because they were surfacing. That's like my tick I do when I'm like
when he's super excited, he has like little fingers.
Yeah, it takes over. So like this song totally took over, and like the power of their music for us is just so fun.
Oh my goodness, it was so good. I'm really happy. about the drummer coming in at the end, because it was just such a different turn. Because normally they had the guitar solo, and I was like, okay, mention the guitar solo. That's great. The drum solo overpowered the guitar solo and was amazing. And I'm constantly, in every EPICA song, I'm always talking about, ooh, well, I love the orchestra, because I love orchestras.
Yeah.
But this drummer.
Yeah, he needed it to shine.
Like,
he did.
He shone. Like, he didn't just shone, he took over.
Yeah,
and then just playing that one guitar note
that
the entire time. That he just held it the entire time. And you're just like, and I'm like, oh.
It's like you're in a boxing match just getting punched, but in a good way. It feels good.
Oh my god, that drum solo took over me, and I wanted to just be there playing. Like, I was like drumming on my freaking legs, because I'm like, I just need to go. Like, I feel like his batteries are energizing my batteries.
He does have batteries up his butt.
Yeah, 100%.
So, Epicans, if you guys like this song as much as us, let us know. Let us know what this drummer's name is. Give us a little...
They told you his name was Arian. Aaron.
Okay, well, I missed it, but please let us know again so I can see it in the comments, and I can fully embody his name, because he does deserve the credit. The whole band's amazing. Simone, again, had an amazing performance. Mark, as always, came in and shined when he needed to. I love when he can come in and give that darkness that I need
growl.
in that growl.
Ooh, I need to know what he's saying during that growl, because it would be the first line that I said, the solo, his growl, which I don't know what he said during it, and then Eternal Sadness. So I feel like there's a piece of that story that I want to know.
So we're definitely gonna listen to the song again, and we'll check the lyrics ourselves and dive into them, because Epica is one of our favorite bands now, y'all. You guys rock. You guys rock. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Please join the Discord if you want to chat with us outside of YouTube. If not, your presence here, just the way you're doing it, is all we need. We love you all.
Bye now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
A special thanks goes out to all of our Patreon supporters.